Hello, my dear students and viewers. Welcome to my channel, Scorpio class. If you're looking for class 10, second language English chapter, Colors of Silence, then you're on the right platform and watching the right video. As in this video, we are going to discuss a brief description and summary of the chapter Colors of Silence in simple and easy words. So stay tuned till end because we have some interesting questions based on a summary at the end of the video. So stay tuned till end. Now let's get started with the summary of the chapter. But before that, if you are new to my channel and watching my video for the first time, do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of all the upcoming videos. Now let's get started quickly without any further delay. So here, let's see the introduction of the chapter. So this lesson is the extract of the childhood days of the famous foremost artist of India. The readers get encouragement from the hero of the lesson, that is Satish Gujral. This is the real incident that happened. The present prose proves you that physical disability is no barrier to success. Now, yes, this lesson is an extract taken from the childhood days of the famous artist of India, and that is none other than Satish Gujral. Now, he is the hero of the lesson here, and this is the real incident that we are going to learn or know today, that what actually happened in his life. And this chapter, this prose is going to prove that physical disability is no barrier to success. Nowadays, you know that we have very many excuses in order to we have many excuses when we are not able to get success. We just lose hope and we just give the reason that there were many barriers through which we had to undergo and which did not let us to have success. But here this chapter will prove you that even though if you are having physical disability or if a person having physical disability, there is no barrier to success. If he has complete dedication and he works hard, he is definitely going to be a successful person. And here is a good example of Satish Gujral in this chapter today. So let's see the lesson now. Colors of Silence is an imaginative title presenting to us the life of a hearing impaired boy who took to drawing and painting in his world of silence and turned out to be one of the most renowned artists of India. The piece captures the story of Satish Gujral, who overcame the depressing situation of turning deaf after an accident as a boy of 7 when he had gone hiking with his father Avtar Narayan and brother Inder. So, my dear viewers, I hope you would have got an idea, but let's see what exactly it happened, what exactly the chapter says. That the colors of silence, it's an imaginative title which is given here. It's presenting to us the life of hearing impaired boys. Now, hearing and colors of silence is nowhere matching to each other, but it is an imaginative title given here. But under this title and this chapter, you are going to learn about the life of a hearing impaired boy. Now, what do you mean by hearing impaired boy? A boy who cannot hear, is having disability of hearing. Now, was it from his birth, right from his birth, or there was some incident occurred with him? So now, here you get to know that he took drawing and painting in his world of silence. That means when he was not able to hear, he was hearing impaired boy. Along with that, he had difficulty even in speaking. So he had his world of silence. When you're not able to hear anything, of course, the world will become silent for you. So this boy, he turned and he took his passion towards drawing and painting, and he turned out to be one of the most renowned artists of India. Now, this piece captures the story of Satish Gujral. That means this chapter, this story, it captures the story of Satish Gujral, who overcame the depressing situation of turning deaf after an accident. So, yes, here he was not having this disability of hearing right from his birth, but there was an accident which had occurred with this boy when he was at the age of 7, and that made him hearing impaired. Now, what happened with him? When he had gone to hike for hiking with his father, Avatar Narayan, and brother Inder, he met with an accident. Now, hiking is an adventurous sport which you do while climbing these mountains. So maybe at that time he met with an accident and he fall down from a great height and he had to lose his hearing sense. And this is how he became hearing. He got the disability of hearing. Now, just think if you were born all normal and if you met with an accident and you become physically disabled because or by one or the other sense is not useful now, how depressing situation it would be. So he just overcame this situation. And now let us see in the further part of the summary, how did he overcome this and what were the struggles and problems he had to suffer. So even after repeated operations of the leg, Satish does not turn out to be normal because of the side effects of the drugs and suffers from severe bouts of headache and hearing impairment. Even his school sends him home and no other school accepts him. His father is not willing to send him to the school for the deaf and dumb and is optimistic that Satish will one day regain his hearing power and become normal. Narayan tries to make up for Satish's absence from school by making him read at home. Now, here, after this accident, there was, of course, repeated operations which had uh, been done on his leg, but this did not turn out to be normal because there were many side effects because of the drugs, because of the medicines which he had to take, and he used to suffer from severe bouts of headache. Means very often severe bouts means very often he used to get headache, and he also was having hearing impairment from then onwards. He could not hear properly. There was problem in his hearing sense. Now his school sent him home and no other schools accepted him when his father tried to get him admitted in other schools. So his father but was not willing to send him to any other special school of deaf and dumb. Why? What was the reason that the schools were not accepting him and getting him admitted? Because they knew that he has this disability and he should be admitted in a special school of deaf and dumb. But his father was very optimistic. He was very positive thinker, and he had this hope that Satish is one day going to regain his hearing power. He's going to become normal because he was trying his best to get back him to normalcy. Now, Narayan tries to make up Satish for his absence from school by making him read at home. So, whatever his lessons and notes were missed by Satish during his absence from the school was made up by his father, and he made him read at home. All the classes and the lessons which he would have done in the school was held by his father at home. This is how he tried to make him like finish his chapters and lessons even when he was at home. Let's see further. Now, Satish's brother Inder too spent much of his time making Satish to read him and teaching him the pronunciation of the words. Now, here his brother Inder also spent most of the time making Satish to read and teach him about the pronunciation of the words. Even his father helped him, and his brother Inder was also all towards Satish to make him read and pronounce the words. It is at this juncture that while looking out of the window, Satish sees an unusual bird full of energy and impulsively draws its picture. Now, here it once happened that when he was just going on with his studies along with his brother Inder, he just looked out of the window and he sees that there was an unusual bird who was full of energy, maybe fluttering its wings, and he impulsively draws its image, its picture. And he gets hooked onto this pastime, but doesn't get his father's encouragement for this. So now slowly he starts getting interest in his pastime. The pastime was his drawing pictures, drawing and painting. But his father never encouraged him for this because his father had the opinion that drawing cannot ensure financial success in life. He meant that this art and drawing and painting has no money in it. In this field, you're not going to earn much money. So how will you be financially successful in life? So that is why father did not encourage him and he wanted him to study. However, on realizing how keen Satish is on drawing, the father relents buys all the stuff needed for this art, and also promises to find out the best school of arts for Satish to go to. Now, when father continuously saw him, when he realized how keen Satish is on drawing, he just starts buying all the stuff, the art materials needed for him, and he also promises him that he'll find out the best school of arts and will get admitted to Satish to that school. Now, this proves to be the right decision because the boy eventually turns out to be the award winning, renowned artist of India, Padma Vibhushan Satish Gujral. So, this hard work of his father, his support, proves to be the right decision, the decision which he took at the right moment, at the right time, that he gave him all the art materials and he got him admitted in the art school, and it proved to be the right decision because later on he turns out to be an award-winning renowned artist of India who has been honored with Padma Vibhushan award, and he is known as Padma Vibhushan Satish Gujral. For this, to show the gratitude, the boy, that is Satish Gujral, thanked his father, showed the gratitude by hugging him, as you could see in the picture, as to how supportive and thankful he was later on when he noticed his keen interest. So, my dear viewers and my students, here the chapter comes to an end. I hope you all have got the summary of the chapter in simple and easy words, and we have covered the entire chapter. Now it's time for some quiz and some MCQs question. So get ready. I hope you all have listened to the video very attentively. So let's start with our questions. So here you will have 3 questions where you will get few seconds to answer it. It's very simple and easy. So the first question is, Satish Gujral has been awarded the dash Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Bharat Ratna, or Paramveer Chakra. Guess the right answer. And the answer is option B, Padma Vibhushan. Okay, I hope most of them have given the right answer. Now let's quickly move on to the next question. Satish's father felt that artists do not make much money, cannot read and write, are lazy and waste time, or make too much money. So these are the options. And the right answer, come on, select it fast. And yes, the right answer is option A, do not make much money. Just now you have looked in the summary. The father did not encourage because he felt that it will not make him financially successful. I hope you all have given the right answer. Let's move to the next question. And the question is, Satish expressed his gratitude to his father by A, thanking him, hugging him tightly, giving him a gift, or shaking hands with him. It's a very simple question. I hope all would have answered it. And the right answer is option B, hugging him tightly, as you could also see in the picture in the summary. So here we come to the end of this question answer session also. It was simple quiz for you all. I hope you all have given right answers for all the 3 questions. Do leave the comment in the comment box as to how many answers were given rightly by you. So here we end the video, and if you also want more such interesting videos and the notes of this chapter, so stay tuned with us in this channel and do subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with more such videos. Till then, thank you and bye-bye.